Hello everyone, Randy here again. We're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Ohio. Specifically Northwest Ohio, I believe it is. I know the download page says it was Northeast, but when you download the map, turns out it's Northwest, which pretty much just Northeast renamed, I guess. So anyway, we are playing on a Northwest Ohio map on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we are heading up to, I think, is it CPS? Yeah, CPS, to pick up some seeds here. Just starting out on the map here. And for those who want to join us on the multiplayer server, links will be in the description below. Again, for those who've seen previous multiplayer seasons, the first download link will download all the mods needed to join the server. The second download link will let you download mods individually. So if you only need a couple of them, you can use that link to download the mods individually. And then we also have a TeamSpeak server as well. Information for that is in the description as well. So anyway, we're getting started off by picking up some seeds here. Ohio map does not start you off with any equipment, so I went ahead and bought some mostly basic starting equipment, I would say. We got the International. This is the 1086. I think it's the 1086. So not a real big one. Let's see, probably the Pioneer sign here. Though the CPS would indicate it's crop production services. Pioneer seems like a seed company, though. Oh, let's just check here. Because this is CPS here, and I think that's where the instructions said the seed is at. Oh, I think I see some seed over here. Okay. Yep, that'll qualify as seed. Excellent. A little bit far to drive, though, from the farm to get seed, though. We're down kind of where the red circles there are. That's where the main home farm is. So anyway, we'll get back to the farm here, and I'll quick tab through the equipment we got. We don't have a whole lot of equipment to start with here. Like I said, starting with just some basic equipment. And as you folks can probably see, I do have quite a bit of money at the moment. I will get rid of that as soon as I'm satisfied that we have all the starting equipment we need to at least get ourselves started. I think we do, but I didn't want to remove the money yet. Like I said, when you start this map, you start with no equipment and really no way to get any equipment either. The only way you're going to start this map is if you cheat some money in, so that is what I did. Just use the developer mode cheat command, which adds $10 million. It'd be nice if it could actually let you add in a specified amount. So, say, add in $500,000, and you can start with that or something like that. But, nope. It adds in $10 million. And you can see we spent about $250,000, I guess, on starting equipment. And like I said, obviously we got the 1086 here. We got the small in-game planter. Joined on the server at the moment by Bugs, by the way. And yes, look out for those drainage ditches. I don't know about Ohio, but I know at least where I live, very common sight to see the drainage ditches. At least where I live, on both sides of the road. Not necessarily just the one side of the road. And being that I live in Michigan, I'm not too far away from Ohio. I have been to Ohio. And at least the parts I have been to, I've seen the drainage ditches there as well. That road is kind of annoying. Oh, that looks a little better from in the cab view. Okay. Seen that flickering road there is kind of annoying. But anyway. Almost back to the farm here. And I got to find which field. Someone already started planting the field. I don't even actually know. I probably should have checked what field or what they were actually planting here before I start. It's not really... I guess there's numbers on the fields. So home place... Looks like they started planting home place 2, it looks like the field. Oh, we have no mailbox. So, well, we have a mailbox, but it's knocked over. I know nothing about that. Looks like Bugs is probably cultivating. Yeah, there's like some grass out in the middle of the field here. Looks like he's cultivating that under. Not sure what's up with that, but I wasn't sure if that was going to cultivate under or not. Looks like it does, so that's good. Okay, so we'll check the map here. Like I said, I'm not sure what someone was planting. I see it's set on oats, so that might be a good assumption. But then again, on the multiplayer server, you're never sure. So let's see that. Yeah, I would say that's probably oats. And it says we got a big spot of wheat planted there. Okay. I don't remember seeing any wheat planted anywhere. Maybe that's true. I don't know. Oh, and did somebody plant like a little bit of wheat here or something? Okay, I have no idea what we got going on, folks. I guess we'll find out. It looks like there's oats here, so I'm going to start planting oats. That sounds good to me. This is a multi-fruit map, by the way. It has oats and soybeans, so not like a crazy amount of multi-fruit, just the two, oats and soybeans. Which I would say actually is probably a pretty good choice, seeing as how we do plant quite a bit of soybeans. I don't know about oats so much. Plant some, obviously, but a lot more soybeans. Okay, we're going to get this lined up here. Looks like we need a couple more headlands across here. And like I said, let's just take a quick tad through the equipment I've bought so far. Bugs is in a Ford 8340. And he's just got the in-game cultivator. I'm assuming that's what he has on the back there. We got the John Deere 4020, which looks like somebody has driven out to this part of the map. I don't know what this is here. It looks like a forestry area or something, I guess it could be. Don't know what it's doing out here, but anyway. Same 4020 I have on Oklahoma, by the way. Nothing particularly new here. And then we got a John Deere combine, a John Deere 8820 turbo John Deere combine. Comes with a header. The header looks like somebody kind of smashed it up against the side of the building. Doesn't particularly look that great in my opinion. Kind of looks like something from like 2009 header. The combine itself, not super high res on the textures either. But doesn't look too bad. Funny, the interior has a reverse camera, by the way, I should mention, which is really annoying. I probably should have fixed that before I uploaded it. Maybe I'll do that yet sometime. But anyway, it's got some nice gauges in it. Again, looks like gauges that someone has taken pictures of, and they have done an excellent job of putting them in the combine. Unlike some tractors where they've put them in, and it's just like, oh, that's horrible. John Deere Moco. And while we're tabbing around, I might as well just keep tabbing here. John Deere 4440 and the 12-row John Deere corn planter. Another example here of a tractor with very nicely done gauges. It actually looks like the same gauges, I think, on this tractor as the combine. Which, you know, John Deere tractor, John Deere combine, I guess you could expect that. I'm not actually sure. Where was the John Deere combine parked at? It's at the shop here somewhere, I guess. Anyway, that's pretty much all the equipment we have so far. Started off with 4 tractors, 1 combine, and just a basic planter, cultivator. We are playing in hard mode. And that's pretty much how we've always played on the multiplayer server here. I know there was one map we did not do on hard. I think we did on normal. But pretty much every multiplayer map we've done so far on the server here has been in hard mode. We got a gas line going through our field. Oh, great. Speaking of field, this is a big field, isn't it? Oh, yeah, sure enough. I think I see what he's talking about there. If folks see that there, that yellow. Interesting, there's only like 2 of them, though. I think there'd be a line of them going across the field. Maybe there is, I just can't see them. Again, at least where I live, that is somewhat common to see gas lines running through fields. You'll see the yellow pole markers. Although usually they don't put them right in the field. They'll like have them on the edge of the field. So edge to edge. Yeah, overall it looks like a good map so far. Definitely a very flat map, at least from what I've seen. I have not driven all over this map yet, but it's pretty much flat. Which, at least for the parts of Ohio I've been to, Ohio is somewhat hilly, so I'm sure there are flat areas in Ohio, but the parts I've been to have been at least somewhat kind of like nice rolling hills, I would say. Somehow I don't quite picture Ohio being quite this flat. Like I say, this looks like it's a perfectly flat map almost. And yeah, as far as features on this map, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anything special about this map or not. Looks like a pretty basic map, at least compared coming from Pleasant Valley Rivers anyway. And more features and things you can do on Pleasant Valley Rivers than you can shake a stick at. But this is pretty basic. So back to some basic farming here again. Nothing really wrong with that in my opinion. And Bug says, wow, I wonder why. Not sure I want to know why. That is a drainage ditch there. Okay, good to know. You can use the garage on the house too. Oh, and walk right through the house. Okay. One of those houses you can walk through. I'm not actually, unless you can just walk through it like it's not clippable. So this is like one big field here then I take it. I was looking at the map here assuming, got like field 1, field 2, field 3, and field 4. But I'm looking at this. I don't see... maybe there is a field over there. This field seems awfully big for what I'm looking at here. Yeah, at least over here, I don't see anything that separates the field. Anyway, nothing wrong with that. Just be a really big field. Maybe I should have gone with a slightly larger planter. I thought about it, folks, when I was buying the equipment for the map here. It's like, I really should go with a larger planter. But then I would have a larger tractor. And I don't know if any of our current tractors would have been able to handle the larger planter. So I went with the planter we have. I kind of looked through my modded planters, too, to see if I had a nice smaller planter to use. Didn't really have one. I've got a lot of larger planters, but not many in the way of smaller planters. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking we should maybe look into a supply truck here. This is definitely going to take a lot of seed. As far as mods that I've added to the server, nothing a whole lot new. It's pretty much a lot of mods I've had on the server before. We did add a couple new ones. Added the Big Bud. Got that tractor on here. Fords and Internationals we've had on before. Same thing with the 4440. Added the John Deere 9620. 9560 RX was already on here before. 4020. I think I've had it on here before. This is just the it's a version 3, I'd like to say, of this tractor, something like that. MTZ. That's probably a tractor I forgot to remove from Gift of the Caucasus map. Harvesters, we just got the John Deere 8820 and the Crone. Let's see, anything else interesting? Oh, yeah, we got the LBJ modding discs and plows, rippers, I guess. Let's see, sowing machines, we got the DB120, we got the 12-row, we got the Great Plains, the air seeders, DB40, and a DB90, and a Kinsey 3700. We got a Krone Big M, the Mocos, Like I said, I think it's pretty much about everything. We got the transport pack again. For those you watched before Pleasant Valley Rivers, it's a lot of the same mods we've had before. Nothing a whole lot new. Your disc and cultivator, Great Plains soil conditioner, etc. And again, like I said, for those you want to join us, links are in the description of all my multiplayer videos. Again, the first download link will let you download all the mods on the server. And then the second one, you can click that. It will take you to a web page where you can download the mods individually, or you can download them all from that page as well. And we might be adding or taking away mods here as well in the next couple of days. I know when we start a map on the server, it seems like we're always adding and taking away mods for the first couple of days. Maybe we should buy a second seeder. That might not be a bad idea either. Yeah, if you look at the map here, it definitely looks like this is just one continuous field, even though from the map it looks a little bit... Looks like it's made into, what, 4... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. But just looking at the field, it looks like it's all one big field, actually. Anyway, folks, we'll see if we can read a couple comments here while we're going up and down the field. Oh, yeah, it's going to hurt to fertilize. That's one thing I need to get yet, folks, is something to fertilize with. So we'll grab another seeder here. Like I said, that's why I'm not taking out the money yet. We'll wait till we make sure we have everything we need, like a seeder for, or a fertilizer, for example, and another seeder here. And you know what, folks? While we're at it, we're just going to add in, under cars, I think it is, we're going to add in the supply truck, because we're going to need a lot of seed. Color. Well, we're going to go with, should we go with the green one this time? I always go with the red one. You know what, let's go with the red one again. I don't know why, but I always get a red supply truck. Gonzalez was asking, for some reason I cannot cut alfalfa or clover on Oklahoma. I'm using the John Deere Moco. Any suggestions? The only thing I can suggest, folks, multi-fruit mods. There are the multi-mowing mods. Yeah, I think that'd actually be it. The multi-fruit and the multi-mowing mods. Those are the only two I can think of. If you don't have those, definitely pick those mods up. See if that changes anything for you. I'm not actually sure, folks, what controls the mowing part. I know the multi-fruits are for, like, adding oats here, for example. I don't know if they do anything for alfalfa. I'm assuming it does, but maybe not. Bugs maybe just seen the planter I bought. What did he think? I was going to buy a bigger one? JWCP was saying the 40-20 gauges are good, but they are a bit too far forward and need to be tilted down. I think he's got it, folks. That's kind of what I was saying there last episode on Oklahoma. The gauges do not look right to me on the 40-20. They're pushed too far up. And like I said, they need to be tilted more down. The whole dash on that doesn't quite look right to me. Maybe we should have started on the east side of the old farm. Now, you know that he says that. That would actually probably have been a good idea. And yes, folks, I see my tractors wandering off course. That is a one unfortunate issue with the GPS mod. Anytime you use the A or the D key, which pretty much guarantee you're going to use at least the A key anyway, it turns off the GPS while you're typing. Really annoying feature. Not sure there's anything you can do about that really, but... Ryan was asking, is it possible to send me an actual copy of your mod folder for Farming Simulator 15? I very much doubt it. I have not looked at the size of that folder, but I'm sure it's way too big to send, so... also with that, there's another thing to note as well with that. Some mod authors do not like it when you offer their mods as downloads, so that's why I try to stay away from, other than the multiplayer server here, I don't offer any of the mods I have up for download. Obviously the ones for the multiplayer server here, yes, you can download those from the multiplayer server here, but the mods I have on single player, the best I can do for you folks is to provide links. I will not provide downloads for them, because like I said, so there are some mod authors out there that do not like that, and I'm not going to, you know, offer downloads if they don't like that, so... Becky and Mike were asking, hey, can you use the 8530 John Deere? That's right. I think a couple people else asked if I could use that tractor as well. I'll have to try to remember that. The 8530. That is a fairly nice looking 8R John Deere. Probably doesn't quite have the right tires on it for an American style tractor in Oklahoma, but we can still probably use it. Dave was saying, I'm enjoying your farming adventures in Oklahoma so far. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much for that. Peyton was asking, is the automatic bale trailer a mod? Yes, that is a mod. I'm assuming he's talking about the Flegel bale trailer there. Kyle was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. And wow, we're already halfway empty on the seeds here. That's not taking long. Seems like the International can handle this seeder okay, which is good. I was a little concerned about that. I know this seeder can be really heavy on the back of some tractors. Oh, now Bugs is coming with a reinforcement. He got a big seeder. Unfortunately, that thing, I think that can only plant corn and soybeans and sugar beets. Yeah, if somebody hadn't already started planting this field, folks, I probably would have grabbed that seeder instead. But somebody already started planting in here, so... there again, folks, oats. I used the letter A. It took off the GPS. And of course, the more you use the letter A, the more it will turn. So that's why sometimes when you're using GPS and you start typing, that's where it goes crazy. Oats, orange one. Not sure what he means by orange one. James was saying, when raking grass, I always tell Courseplay to do the headlands first. Headlands last, I'm sorry. Do the headlands last. It makes the field easier to clean up. It doesn't really matter with a rake, because that's also the way we do it in real life. I actually thought of that, folks, on Oklahoma there when I set up the rate course. Like, oh, crap. I should have actually set this so it didn't last, so I wouldn't have a mess on the headlands. But, yeah, I forgot about that when I set it up. So, anyway, I'll have to remember that in the future to set that up. Although, in the future, maybe try a different rake for Oklahoma. I do have the merger there. We'll probably try that next. Zachary was saying, I live on a family farm, and the International can only go 15 miles per hour. So not the crazy, was it 50-something? Speaking of which, folks, now that I have the updated version of it, it doesn't go quite so fast. I don't remember how fast the updated version here is again, but it's not as crazy anymore. Cathal was asking, are you going to get a better windrower? Yes, I do plan on getting a better windrower. Like I said, probably getting the it's an Oxbow merger, I think, or something like that. Brock was asking, thanks for using red. Orangish, yellowish icon. Boy, I'm still not sure what he means. I'm assuming he means the seed icon. Let's see what's here. And group 2. Yes, that is oats. So that planter can actually do oats. I did not realize that. I didn't think it would. Per the shop there, it only showed... Let's see if we go to sewing machines here. Shows corn, sugar beets, and soybeans, which is realistically what it should plant. And fire the seeder back up. This is an example where I like drive control, folks, where you have the manual ignition. It'll leave the tractor on, so if you're tabbing back and forth between vehicles, it doesn't shut off on you. Oh, that one is in there 3 times. Interesting. Shouldn't matter then which one. Yeah, folks, I'm not sure why it would be in there 3 times. That's kind of weird. Actually, you know what? I think I had the same problem in Oklahoma as well. I don't know if it's in there 3 times, though. I think it's only in there twice, I'd like to say. But still, twice. And like I said before, folks, the reason I think for that, and I don't know why it's in there 3 times, but at least for being in there twice, that's because the multi-fruit has it defined for being a corn planter and a grain drill. So, seeing as how that planter's unrealistic and can plant both, it's listing it twice. Now, in this case, though, like I said, why it's listed at 3 times, I'm not sure, because there's only 2 different types of planters. So I'm not sure why it would be listed 3 times. William was asking, can you use a round baler? I'll have to remember that. Maybe we can give that a try. Maybe on Ohio here, that might be a good choice to use the round baler. J.E. Tedgemeyer was saying, I keep getting straw bales on clover and alfalfa. Any thoughts? He's not the only person that has asked that. A couple other people have as well, so that's the reason I read his comment. Add the Add Bale Types mod, and that should fix your folks' problem. I had the same problem on Oklahoma as well. When I first did alfalfa there, I got straw bales. It's like, what in the world? Straw bales from alfalfa? But add the Add Bale Types mod, and that should fix your problem. Peter was saying, can you not get a few more Flegel bale trailers attached to each other and pick up the bales that way? Yes, and I probably will, folks. On Oklahoma there for the clover field, we'll probably get quite a few more bales from that field. I'll probably get at least 1 more bale trailer so I can pick up a few more bales that way. Anthony was saying, great video, keep them coming, and yes, you should look back now and then. Cheers. Yes, talking about Oklahoma there, if folks missed that bit. We drove up to the sell the bales there, looked back, and pretty much all our bales were gone. Don't know what happened, but yes, the bales disappeared on us. Oh, actually, the next comment here, TLB Gaming was saying, it looks like your game lagged slightly. It might have. I don't remember it lagging, but it might have. And that may have caused the bales to fall off, he thought, which wouldn't make sense. Like I said, I don't remember the game lagging, but that is definitely possible. Do I need a refill? Yes, I will, pretty quick. Boy, cannot spell here today. There we go. The reason I got the supply truck there, that'll definitely make refilling the seeder much easier. Anyway, folks, looking at the time, it looks like it's time to wrap it up. Just a reminder again, if folks want to join us on the Ohio map here, link is in the description for the mods you'll need to join the server. TeamSpeak Server as well. Information for that is in the description. And of course, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.